Title: Echoes of Conflict, A Journey Through Global Wars and Revolutions. Scene 1, Prelude to Conflict. Setting: Early 20th century Europe, the eve of World War I. Narrator: As the world entered the 20th century, Europe was a powder keg of political tension and alliances. The assassination of Archduke Franz Ferdinand of Austria in 1914 ignited the flames of war, plunging the globe into its first great conflict. Characters: Archduke Franz Ferdinand, the heir to the Austro-Hungarian throne. Gavrilo Princip, the assassin. Soldiers and civilians. Princip, determined. This act will spark a revolution and change the course of history. Archduke, unaware of the impending danger. The future holds many uncertainties, but we must strive for peace. Narrator: Little did they know, this single event would lead to a devastating conflict, engulfing nations and changing the world forever. Scene 2, World War I. The Great War. Setting: Trenches on the Western Front, 1916. Narrator: World War I, known as the Great War, saw unprecedented levels of destruction and loss. Soldiers endured the horrors of trench warfare, facing relentless artillery bombardments, deadly gas attacks, and the constant threat of death. Soldier 1, exhausted. We can't keep this up much longer. The shelling never stops. Soldier 2, determined. We have to hold the line. Our families are counting on us. Narrator: The war left deep scars on the world, both physically and emotionally, and set the stage for further conflicts to come. Scene 3, The Russian Revolution. Setting: Petrograd, 1917. Narrator: Amidst the chaos of World War I, Russia faced its own upheaval. The Russian Revolution of 1917 marked the end of the Romanov dynasty and the rise of the Bolsheviks, led by Vladimir Lenin. Lenin, passionately: The time for revolution is now. We must overthrow the old regime and build a new socialist state. Crowd, chanting: Down with the Tsar! Long live the revolution! Narrator: The revolution brought drastic changes to Russia, leading to the establishment of the Soviet Union and influencing global politics for decades to come. Scene 4, World War II. The Global Conflict. Setting: Various locations, 1939, 1945. Narrator: Barely 2 decades after the end of World War I, the world was thrust into another devastating conflict. World War II saw the rise of totalitarian regimes, unprecedented battles, and the horrors of the Holocaust. Adolf Hitler, addressing his followers: We will restore Germany's greatness and establish a new world order. Winston Churchill, resolutely: We shall fight on the beaches, we shall fight on the landing grounds, we shall never surrender. Narrator: The war raged across continents, involving millions of soldiers and civilians. This script provides an overview of major world wars, revolutions, and their historical significance. Feel free to expand or modify the script as needed.